This is really flat up here. So this is gonna make a really great fishing spot. I mean, look at this. Lady wants to grab us a drink. This is so nice up here. Well, hello everyone. Good morning. We are on day 3 at the new property, and we are going to be doing a perimeter tour for you guys, just to kind of show you what the perimeter looks like. And then I'm also going to show you some fencing that we have already done for the girl goats and the boy goats. We had to do some temporary fencing when we first got here. This is also some temporary fencing. It's gonna get a little bumpy though, so hang with me. So I'm just gonna show you what we're looking at now and bring you to where we're going. So some of the weeds you can see are kind of tall. Yep. All right. Our property line goes back to that corner of the fence right there. Well, as far as pasture. House is right there. We have a pretty decent front yard. And then sorry, the dogs are in the truck. So that is the beginning gate of the pasture, and it goes all the way this way past those trees over to another side. So I can't really show you the other side quite from here. If you can see where that green is right there, it goes past towards that side. So gonna do this the best that I know how. This little structure right here is a well house, so we need to fix this up a little bit, but it has water access obviously to the house, but also for the goats, which if you see this fencing here, we put the girl goats out here. We don't have an electric on it. We don't have any of the electric on it yet, but we will eventually. And the boys are right next door. The boys have a structure to get out of the rain. We need to make something for the girls. Yeah, ish. It's a covered, it's a work in progress, but at least they have something to get underneath. So all of this is ours. And right now we are just doing a drive around the perimeter. We have done this before. We've actually done some donuts in our yard before too. And my son absolutely, he loves doing donuts, which is hilarious. Oh, okay, so we have like a water trough that's on the side over here. Let's go out and take a look. Stay, you're okay. We got both dogs in the back here. Stay, you're good. You're fine, stay. Huh? Oh, it's full of water?
Yeah, these spin so they get to lick that.
Is that how that works? It's a water trough? Or is it a protein?
This is like, yeah, protein mineral thing, but it's got water in it.
Right, but from the rain and stuff.
Drain it, you know?
Well, you'll probably have to, obvious. So it's bolted. We have not seen these before, you guys. This is a fairly new life for us. So this could also be a water trough right here. The original owners, actually, some of them live behind us. It's a family of 5. The parents passed away. They split the property between the siblings. And then they sold off this piece of property because there's, I guess, 2 other siblings that didn't have, just a lot of carpenter ants and stuff. You saw a lizard? But anyway, so they ended up selling off this piece of property just to have the extra cash, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, so they're all very nice people. They told us a little bit about the property.
You want to get down?
There is an area towards the back, which it's hot. I am hot, red, sweaty, so bear with me, guys. Yeah, it was a pig farm, I guess. There's some concrete pads towards the back near a pond that was actually used for a pig parlor. Yeah, it was a professional pig parlor. So here we go. So the house is very small, like I've said before, it needs a lot of work. The land,
I think that's a pumpkin growing.
pumpkin.
What is that?
I'm not
That's a
sure.
vine.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to look. We are going to be doing some nice gardens, and the grass is pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of weeds. It does need some work. We will be planning on getting a tractor, bush hog. What's that? The grapple, not grapple. What's the cloth thing called? Backhoe. So we'll be getting all of those things within time. We do have a ridiculous amount of work to do on the house. So the land is going to have to wait until we get the house done. But there's definitely plenty out here for the cows. Abby, Zeke, and Daisy are all out in pasture. They are pretty much staying close to the house for the most part. I don't want the dogs getting ticks. That's the only thing that I'm concerned about. So the whole enclosure is fenced in, and that's basically what we're driving around to see right now, is just to kind of see where the holes are in the fencing, if there are any holes. We know that the people who are behind us also had cows out and stuff like that, so it should be completely fenced in. There's a road that brings to the houses that are back here. So at the house we have muscadines, we have figs, we have blueberries. That's all we know of for right now. And then right now we're at the back side of our property. You see the cows are kind of following us. I don't know if you see them.
Here, hey, over here, over here. Yeah, see right there. I got a.
So there's a gate right here.
That's open.
That is open. We're gonna need to close that off. Definitely, ASAP.
I'll close that off with barbed wire.
Maybe you can use those metal pieces that they have right there. I'm sure they won't mind for right now.
What metal pieces?
There's two like metal sheets. What you doing? Lady, are you gonna drive us? Yeah? So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but both of my dogs are kind of car sick. So you're gonna notice she's pretty frothy. They did really good on the drive here though, I will say. For a 6-hour drive, all the animals did amazing. No, you can't come up.
Move it, move it. No, you didn't want to ride. Move it. Move it.
Oh, gosh.
It's a little horsefly.
Is that what it is?
Come.
Don't, oh. Die, horsefly, die. We don't like no horseflies in this. Hold on, I'm gonna kill this guy. He doesn't need to live. We don't need them breeding. Well, so, that guy didn't stand a chance. Let me move this so there's no
So
glare.
there's really a good portion right there that's
Open. Well, yeah, it's definitely a thick area that's open. So the fencing isn't like, oh, this is kind of crappy right here.
yeah, but it still works. I just got to put one more piece right there, a little higher.
Yeah. It just needs like strands here and there to fill in the gaps of the barbed wire, but for the most part, it seems like it's in decent condition. Is it safe to walk through there? Yeah. Don't leave home without them. Is it wet? The only thing we're really concerned about out here are like water moccasins, you know, stuff like that. But so there is a pond up here. I think maybe in the future, once we get the backhoe and stuff, maybe we can smooth this out a little bit. Is there a way of doing that? Because this is up a lot higher than the pond is. And if you can see, there's a pretty decent sized gap right there. So I don't really see that there's a need to keep this huge swale basically right here. So we can smooth this out a little bit, clean all of this stuff up here. And it's going to be a lot of work in progress. You can see there's some stuff that needs to kind of be cleaned up. But if we can make it easier to get up here, whether we add a bridge, you know, like a little wooden bridge just for people to walk, like a narrow bridge, like from that side to this side. The pond, as you can see, goes back that way where we just came from. And then I don't know what feeds this pond though, and that's the weird thing. Now if you see over on that side, we will go over there, but that's a concrete slab. So the concrete over on that side is where they actually raise the pigs. You're trying to see if he's going to go in the water? And, you know, our dogs are not very used to being next to water like this because they've never swam because they're car sick. So when animals are car sick, you tend not to bring them anywhere that might have some sort of water source. So this is all very new to them.
Come on, lady.
Again, come on, girl. Come on. Here. Here she comes. Good girl. Come on. Here. Good girl. Over here. Come here. You want some water? Come here. Go on. Go get some water. Go show her how to do it, Sergeant. Oh, his feet are all muddy.
Here, come on.
Was that a frog?
Frog.
Lady's like, I'll go. What is it, lady? What is it? Not yet. It's probably because they can't. There's so many other beautiful ponds around here. Once this is cleaned up, it's going to be really nice. But like I said, it's just going to take us a long time to get there. We got to come up here with weed whackers and lawnmowers and stuff like that to get around the edge of the pond. We're obviously not going to be able to mow that. And then just the swell right here. We've got to clean all of this grass. This grass is way too tall to see what's going on in the ditch. So blackberries? Oh yay. Yeah, I can't wait. Once this is all cleaned up, this is gonna be really, really nice. We'll probably take down some of these smaller trees right here eventually. Make sure they're blackberries now. Don't be eating the fake ones.
Well, blackberries I know because they got thorns. Just nibble on it. You can spit it back out from there.
So it's a very small blackberry if it is. It's sweet. Hey, don't roll in that. Get up.
What's she trying to do?
Deer poop or something. So I just found this on the ground.
Yep. Somebody's been eating blackberries.
Somebody's been eating the blackberries out here, so they must be blackberries. If they're good enough for animals, they're good enough for me. Y'all, if I die tomorrow, it's my husband's fault. He's poisoning me. No, house is in my name. Anyways, well, you want to walk around?
No. So I brought the truck.
No, I mean this side here. No, just walk around the pond. So luckily it's easy enough to, so far anyways, to walk up on the top of this area to go around the pond. Again, like I said, we just do have to be careful with snakes. You got to be careful with snakes anywhere you go. Now this is interesting. Over here, there's another swale that goes down.
When it really rains, it probably...
Yeah, it probably washes this out a little bit. So you guys are seeing all this with us for the first time. The dogs apparently are leading the way and telling us how to get around. So we'll follow their lead. Ooh, big ant pile. Oh yeah, that goes way down there. That's crazy. Nuh-uh, lady, no. Don't go that way. I don't want you. And we'll clean up all of these sticks so we can walk through here easily all the way around the pond. So the kids can maybe eventually, yeah. Somebody's been up here with a Zaxby's cup. Ooh, watch it.
Did you get on?
No. Lady, no, not right there. Wait. Is that ours? Oh, is there a gate there? A fence, I mean? Oh. It goes down here? Go on, lady. Go. Come on, lady. Come on, lady. Oh, okay. So this is ours too. I thought it stopped at the tree line, but apparently it goes in the tree line just a little bit. You can see there's the fence right there. So that's kind of cool. Oh, and there's a little bit of water down here, like in a, yeah, I know. So you could see there's kind of like a little creek down here. So this creek, whatever it comes from, is probably what is feeding our pond. This is really flat up here. So this is going to make a really great fishing spot. I mean, look at this. Lady wants to grab us a drink. This is so nice up here. So nice. Look at this. So peaceful. Come on, lady, let's go. Let's walk where there are hopefully no thorns, because these things are nasty. These are thorns, you guys. I don't know what they're called. Oh man, but I don't want to know what they're called. All I want to know is that they are gone. Alright, let's get up here. So, this concrete pad right here, like I said, this was like some sort of pig farm. And there's another pad too. Babe, is the other pad over there? The little one? This one's the biggest one, yeah. So this pad right here is the biggest pad. And then there's another pad over in that area over there. And going back, okay, yeah. Well, not like anybody's gonna steal it. We're on our own property. It's still surreal, you guys, to believe that this is all of our land and we own it. So I don't know if you guys know what we ended up doing was we renovated the house that we just moved from. We didn't have to do a ton to it, but it definitely needed paint. We redid the barn. Actually, let me rephrase that. We turned a carport into a barn. We put all the fencing in. There's a lot of stuff that we did fix on the house to increase the value of the home. And we got very blessed because when we bought the house for a good price, and we sold it for an incredible amount. So God has been able to bless us. Lady, you stepped right in that that sergeant. Yeah, so God blessed us, and we used that money to buy this land and this house that we know is a major fixer-upper, but sometimes you have to sacrifice a little bit in order to get ahead in life. And we wouldn't have bought this house if we didn't have the financial means to fix it. So not only did we get a house that's very small. It's only 1,400 square feet, so it's a very small house compared to what we came from. But with it being small, that means it's going to cost less to fix it as well. But with that, what's the best way to get down? Is it all dry right there? All right. But with that being said, so it's going to cost us less to upgrade it, but we're also going to be able to get exactly what we want. We get to pick it out. We get to pick and choose. Not we, I should say I, because my husband doesn't care about the house. All he cares about is his toys. And no, but you're going to. Get down, bud. Get down. All he really cares about is outdoor stuff, his tools, his toys, because soon we will have a, you know, side-by-side or a four-wheeler or something. We're going to need something like that. Preferably a side-by-side. Or farm truck. Sure. But anyways, I get to design the house the way that I want, hopefully, if all goes well. But we do have a ton of work. So let me turn you guys around again. So you saw the pond, which again was right there. And of course you saw that there's a big swell. Is it swale?
It's all swell. It's
all swale. So you can't really see it too good, but it goes down right there. So we have to drive to get to that side over there. So there's kind of like a path right through here that goes through the ditches, which is good. At least there's a way to get to the other side from one side to the other. So that where the ditch goes, the swale, the ditch, whatever you want to call it. So it kind of divides like the two sides, which is very strange. The Grand Canyon, sure. You see how you see the dirt on the other side? That's where it kind of split, just right down the middle. And then there's a big berm right here. So it's weird why there's like a little bit of a hill and then it's completely split down the middle, and it looks like a natural split done by either that creek. No, when you look at the dirt back there, it looks like a natural split. I don't know. They'll find us. They can hear us.
Yeah, it's not a natural split. You can tell
Well, I don't know. So, again, you can see the fence. This is the front end of the property line. I mean, it does go to the road, I think. Yeah, or maybe not. I think there's a gate. And you can see we have neighbors across the street. Everybody's yards are nice and clean and upkept, and this is a really nice area. So there's some hills back here. You can see there's a little bit of a hill right there past that tree, where that dead tree is that needs to come down. And it's very steep through here. Yeah, we didn't go in there yesterday, did we? Did we?
A portion of it, but
where'd those dogs go? Think so? Or back to the creek, the pond. They liked it back there.
Let me know if you see any quail flying.
Sure. I don't know if well, I guess I should be able to identify a quail. But they kind of look like pigeons to me.
Yeah,
why are you going around this way? Oh, so in the middle it's very high, but then it goes a little bit lower on this side. And again, it just goes right in through that. Like maybe about, I don't know.
Here's another pad, second biggest pad, I think.
Oh, how many pads are there?
It's like 4.
There's 4? I thought there was only 2. Oh, here's another concrete pad right here.
And there's a big old wall.
A wall?
Yeah, there's the dogs right
there. There they are.
There's a meter right there. See? So you could put power out here.
Yeah, you could put power out here. thing is trying to find the entrance. Oh, she's like, I'm going first. Or he says I'm going first. He's a ding dong. He wants to lead the way, but then slow down when he gets in front of you. Oh, jeez. It's a little bumpy.
Look at him right there with you.
Coming?
I'm gonna go grab that.
You coming?
Go get that water.
Where's she at? Come on, lady. Let's go. Come on.
Don't get in front of me, dummy.
Oh, he's gonna stop right in front of you. He needs to get used to this a little bit more.
You wanna grab that big one?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, the little one here? Yeah, I'll get it.
Are they all still in there?
Yeah. Little boys are headbutting, having fun. All the girls are still in there. No, they're just running because of us. Yeah, they're going towards the edge. They don't like the truck. You want me to open up the gate? Luckily the gate does have wheels, so no fighting with the gate. We were trying to just let them all go, but this area here does not have any fence, and we didn't want the animal. And of course around the house, towards like our driveway and stuff like that, there's no fencing over here. So yeah, we're gonna be putting Peppa. So now that the girls, I don't even think you guys know. So we had all of the girl goats just right here temporarily until we can figure out a fencing situation out in the pasture to give them some grass. But now Peppa's gonna come over here, at least until then we can figure out another fencing situation for Peppa so she can get some grass. But at least she'll have cover. And we still have to figure out covering for the girl goats, but they are in the shade. They have some shade towards the back. You can see there's tons of trash. So I'm trying to figure out a trash removal system, either a pickup service, because we have another pile of trash over here. Both this structure here and that structure back there just had tons of trash in it. It also had rodents, carpet. We ripped out the carpet. This one, oops, surprise. So it's kind of slanted. The floor is not level. It's a work in progress in here, but at least it's a storage unit for my husband's tools. It's clean enough. We put some rat bait down. I don't know if they've taken anything yet. I don't want to find out, but it's a nice, good sized shed. It just needs the floor to be a little bit more level. Then I think we've decided for temporary barn use. Maybe we might, I don't even know what exactly we're doing. We could put Peppa in here now. You want to go grab her and do that?
Them girls gonna stay out there permanently?
Well, yeah. No?
They got no rain shelter.
Yeah, but that's so quick and easy to make.
But what I could do, I could probably put the trailer in there. They can use it as.
Then we got to drive that back again and open up that gate.
What I'm saying is, I don't want them peeing and pooping in there. That's the thing.
Well, it is a trailer, but it wouldn't be permanent. They just need something over their head. Something quick, easy. 4 posts.
Might be able to take this thing.
Take it down and put it over there. This thing is very very wobbly. The only thing holding this thing together is this wood right here, propping it up. So it's not, yeah, it's definitely not in the greatest condition. However, the roof looks like it's in good condition. And the metal's in good condition. It's just that the wood is very wobbly and unstable. So, yeah, more trash here. This structure right here, for right now, we are just storing our stuff in it. Basically, the furniture stuff is going in here, and home decor, you know, whatever stuff that we obviously cannot put inside the house because of its situation. So this door will be getting locked. It has a way to lock it. We have the lock. We just have to put it on. And that's kind of it for the outside. All the chickens are free ranging, so they are extremely happy. Except for the 2 roosters. They are not allowed to free range because they will kill each other. We don't want any death on the farm. We did have 1 casualty, and that's the only thing that happened during our move, and it was one of the chickens, but she was not doing well before we moved, and we had to kind of put her out of her misery, the poor thing. But Charlie is still with us. He is right there. He heard his name. He's not doing so hot though. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go with that leg like that, but he does get up to go to the water, which the waterers are right there. He does get up to eat. So as long as he's still eating and drinking, we will not do anything with him. He'll just be able to, you know, live out his life, eating the bugs and doing whatever. Peppa's still in this crate right here, which it kind of sucks, but we've been moving her around just so she gets fresh grass. So, okay. So we're going to go ahead. Even though she has fresh grass out here, she's still cooped up. Let her out. Come on, Peppa. You ready to go, girl? You ready to go, girl? Come on. Come on, Pep. Come on, girly. Come on, baby. Come on, mama. Peppa, look. Come on, big girl. You getting big, girl. You eating good. You're eating real good. Come on, Peppa. Come on. No, you do not. Sergeant.
Hey.
You don't touch her. Hey. Hey. No. She's like, ooh, that's that sweet stuff you got over there. Go on, Peppa. Go on.
Peppa, sorry. Hold it.
Okay. Alrighty. Nitty gritty. Oh, okay. So it's supposed to rain today, tomorrow, and whatever. So we are going to start picking up stuff that belongs to us. Why did this not go in? Do you know why this did not go inside there?
I don't know, it just didn't.
Oh. Alright, so we're going to start by putting, you know, like this is my son's toy chest thing. This stuff over here, because the milking stand, which I think I'm going to put the milking stand just underneath this area right here. The milking stand we're just going to put under here. Okay? And yeah, so I'm not going to let you guys see all that. I don't know where my tripod is. I have to go find it, and it's around here somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. I'll show you the rest of the junk at the house and how we have things set up or whatever, but still more junk over here. Some of it is our tools. We just kind of like threw it wherever. But all right, he's picking up. I don't want him doing this by himself, so let me get moving. So this is our carport with all of our, not all of our stuff, but some of our stuff is here. Some of our stuff is in the screened enclosure area. And then some of the stuff is inside the house. We've already ripped out some carpet. Actually, the kids did before they left for Florida. They ripped out some of the carpet right there. I have to come out here and clean up all of these bushes and stuff so no rodents can get back up into the attic. That's probably one of the biggest issues, is that the rodents got up into the attic and started eating the electric. And you know, that right there is a huge issue with rodents. And then of course I'm gonna cut these down, and I may cut them out. I may leave them. I'm not 100% sure yet, but they definitely need to be cut back. Those, I believe, yeah, I'm gonna get those completely out and just pull them out. Yeah, so there's about 1, 2, it looks like four bushes right there that need to come out. This is our front yard. Since you guys really didn't see, it's a pretty decent front yard. It's lined with these trees here, which makes for great shade. I don't know what kind of trees those are. It's not the it's not an oak leaf hydrangea, but it kind of looks like it. And then we have that nice pretty tree there. There's a Robellini or whatever out by the front. Nice shade tree here. What is this, babe? Do you know? This is a nice tree. Yeah, I like this tree. This is a really nice shade tree here. Got to clean up that stuff. The trees in the back. We got one pine tree. That's not too bad. But here's more of those shrubs. We're going to just rip out all of these shrubs and clean up the side of the house. But yeah, and then you guys are already seeing our backyard, so white pine. This smell. Oh, that does smell nice. There's a lot of flies over here.
A lot of poop.
Oh my! We had let the cows on for the first couple of days, because there are some coyotes supposedly, and we didn't want to leave our cows out in pasture without knowing much about the area and whatnot. So we bring the cows in at night and tie them up. It's not the greatest situation right now, but it will be. We are going to make this place a dream. I really do believe that. And then our front, maybe eventually, if we decide that we want to stay in this house and we don't want to build another house, we may extend this front porch here, because it would be nicer if it was a little wider. But that's not going to be for a long time down the road, because we have many other fish to fry. So as you can see, it looks like a little mess right now. And what else can I show you guys? There is our laundry room is outside the house in here, and as you can see, it needs a lot of work. So we're going to pull off all this paneling, make sure nothing's leaking with anything, put up some new drywall or something, and we have to redo all the windows in the house. So this included all of the windows are going to be getting replaced. So that's going to take at least, that's going to take a while, at least a couple weeks probably, to get all the windows replaced. Let me just do really quick. We're trying to get out so we can go and grab some lunch. We have an outdoor stove. This is a stove, babe? What is this little thing here?
Yeah, it's like a grill.
It's like an outdoor grill kind of thing that goes from the other side of the fireplace, which is inside. I don't think we'll ever use it, but it's kind of cute. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Obviously, we have more of our stuff in here. This, eventually, what possibly might also happen is we're going to open up this whole area here, including the carport area, and close the carport. And then this whole area is going to be completely air conditioned and enclosed. That way it gives us a little bit more square footage. It'll also allow more living space. What? Oh my word. No way. That's a joke, right?
Yeah, somebody put that.
Okay. I'm like, he just found an egg literally sitting right here underneath the box. That's silly. Speaking of eggs, I'm going to show you something in just a couple minutes, but I want to tell you what we're going to do. So instead of having a door here, this is just going to be like an open hallway that will lead into this room, and then this room over here. And then this is going to be in a complete wall here. So my kitchen, because when you come through here, it's the kitchen, but we're not going to have it that way. And I'll show you. All of my kitchen cabinets are open right now because I'm trying to let them air out. Oh, well, that door is locked, so I'm going to have to go this way. So let me come in and then I'll turn around. Okay, so there's a door here, door there. We are going to take out that door and make it just a solid wall there so I can have like a U-shaped kitchen. This wall is not going to be here. This wall here is not going to be here. We're probably going to have a contractor come and just put a beam wherever it needs to be for support for the roof. But we're going to have this whole area completely opened. So when you come through the front door, you'll just be coming into the living room and then looking into the kitchen back there and then the dining room over there. Because there's absolutely no need for a door here. This wall can go. It'll really open up this area and make it really, really nice. This is a huge fireplace right here. I plan on painting that and making it look nice. And again, that's not going to be a door right there. It's just going to be like an open hallway that leads to the outside there, or a sunroom, or whatever it's going to be. We're not 100% sure yet. And then in here, the bathrooms are a total wreck. So again, there is, okay, I haven't even really been in this one before, but there is a shower and tub here. That this actually doesn't look like it's in horrible condition, but obviously fixtures and stuff, but the floor and the toilets and the cabinets and the walls and everything else needs to be replaced in here. If I can clean that shower up really good though, we might just keep that and just change out the fixtures. This is a closet. All right, so obviously the closet needs to be completely repaired, updated, you know, cleaned out. This whole room needs to be redone. So we'll be redoing this. And again, like I said, all new windows. This is the red room. Good sized bedrooms for the kids. Definitely have no issues with the size of the bedrooms for them. This is really good for them. Wait until you see the master. This will probably be Zion's room because he wants the smaller room. I don't know why, but he said he wants a small room. Whoops. This is the master. It is so small. We'll most likely have to put the bed going this way, and we'll have to figure out the rest. I have no clue how we're going to do it. The closet is crazy small. Crazy small. And the master bathroom is very strange, very small, very weird. I don't know what's on the other side of this wall. I'm going to have to walk back around to see, but all the tubs and everything in here needs to be replaced. Floors, everything, the whole nine. What is on the other side of this wall? Oh, it must be the shower. Okay, so it's the shower. But this shower doesn't go all the way. I wonder if we can open it up a little bit, because it looks like this here. We'll have to, once we're opening it up. Oh, okay. So the shower of the other bathroom goes here. I see. So we're not going to be able to open it up. But we were thinking about again, it's going to be a while down the road, but possibly extending this out a bit. But it's not going to happen for a long time. We have a lot of stuff to do. This is where we ripped out some of the carpet here. We ripped out, we had to put it back in just for our mattresses, but we ripped up the carpet. We got to clean it up. That's just part of the carpet. A little leftover of the carpet. No rat poop or anything like that has been found inside the house, just outside the house. Yeah, this is a mess. We have a jar here collecting water because this is the line for the refrigerator ice maker and it's leaking, and we put a cap on it, but it's still leaking, and it is leaking pretty good. I hope you guys can envision this with us. It's not grand. I don't know if it'll ever be grand. It'll be nice. We're pretty good at making things look nice. It's definitely going to be livable. It's going to be done right. The electric is going to be fixed. The plumbing's going to be fixed. Things are definitely going to look much nicer than they are. It's just going to take time to do it. And, you know, patience is a virtue. So we are just going to plug away at it like a regular job. The house is paid off, and we can focus all of our time and attention to doing the things that we need to do to make sure that the house is livable. Hopefully before the kids get home from their grandparents' house for summer vacation. The plan is to make sure that the house is livable. We have at least one good bathroom and shower. The kitchen, I mean, it's not an ideal kitchen right now, obviously. Here, I'm going to close some of these cabinets so you guys can really see what the kitchen looks like. They actually, they just brought us back a stove because they took the stove, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. They left us with absolutely nothing. And it's not like it's a huge big deal because we do plan on redoing this entire kitchen and getting all new appliances and stuff like that. But it would be nice to have something to cook on so we can get out of the hotel room and at least, you know, make it somewhat functional here so we don't have to waste a ton of money. And as long as the kids aren't here, I'm cool with plopping down a mattress in that living room. As long as there's air conditioning and running water. There is going to be dust though, and that's the only thing. I know that we're going to be ripping up floors, and there's no way of kind of closing that area off. So that's something that we have to also think about, is how are we going to handle if we're living in here, ripping up floors, dust flying everywhere, stuff like that. So we're, yes, we plan on just working on one room at a time. We're going to work on the bedrooms first, just so at least when the kids come back, their bedrooms will be sound and good to go. And then we'll just, so I guess if we do the bedrooms first and then the one bathroom, then we can start moving the mattress from the living room to a bedroom, stay in the bedroom, and then we can close the doors while we're working on the rest. So hopefully there's not a whole lot of dust and stuff like that. It's a challenge, but it's definitely going to be worth it in the end. So we're kind of looking forward to it. It's exciting, but it's like, oh man, terrifying all at the same time, because it is a lot. But the good thing is the house has great bones, and we don't have to worry about exterior. There's, you know, nothing going on structurally outside of the home or holding up the home. It's all just underneath and everything else. So it could be a lot worse, but all we have is time, and we have, you know, all the time in the world to, like I said, just treat it as a 9-to-5 job, and, you know, take a break and just, that's it. This is our job. So yeah, until we get to the point where we can kind of sit back, relax a little bit, we're going to be gung-ho the entire time. So that's it. But it's I don't know. I don't know if I showed you guys the little storage units. Eventually, I think this might be my garden shed. We are going to jack up the floor a little bit because the floor is a little cuckoo. Just like everything else in the house. The sheds are the same way. Go figure. But it's okay. There was carpet in here. We ripped out all the carpet and got rid of all the rat poop. And it feels much cleaner and much open in here. And it doesn't feel so bad anymore. It's actually kind of nice in here. Once the floor is jacked up, it'll be pretty good. But this is going to be his little workshop for now, because it's all we got. But like I said, eventually it's going to, it might be a chicken coop. It might be, no, too big for a chicken coop. All right, so not a chicken coop. So eventually it's probably going to be my garden shed. This is probably not going to stay here. We're going to put Peppa, and hopefully she'll get a boyfriend in the future, and she'll go out on the other side of the pasture. We have a lot of stuff to do, guys. This is going to be a really long undertaking. Like I said before, I don't know if I'm going to show you guys everything. I think if it's something that's important to learn from, then we'll show you how to do things, like how to do the flooring in the house or jack up joists, stuff like that. We'll show you what we're doing with that. But as far as like us cleaning up or, you know, putting up fencing and stuff, we're not going to show you that too much. You know, that's not as important. I don't think. It's pretty easy to just simple fencing here. I don't think that's something that we really need to show you. We are going to get a solar electric charger. When we get that hooked up, maybe we'll show you how we're hooking that up. We've got all this stuff to clean up here. And I think I already showed you guys inside this shed here. We just have a lot of junk to clean. It's going to take us a while. I'm having a hard time finding someone to deliver us a dumpster. And we don't have trash pickup here. So we got all of our stuff in here. This is a good sized little shed here. But again, it has holes in the floor that need to be repaired. But for right now, it's good as it is. And I think eventually what we're going to do is, this is going to be the workshop. That's going to be my garden shed. And I think I want to have maybe this area, like take this down here or leave it. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to, it could probably stay. So when I'm working outside, at least I'll have some covered shaded areas while I'm doing my potting and stuff to not get the inside all dirty. But I think this area somewhere like around and through here is going to be my garden. Later down the line, we might extend the fence out away from the house. That way I can do some more gardening. But that's going to be a long time coming. So I'm not even going to think about that right now. But we like it here. It's very breezy today. It feels so good. It has been so hot. It has been ridiculously hot since we've been here. And it is still hot today. But it is supposed to rain. So we're getting a super nice breeze. But when it's not breezy, the gnats are bonkers. It is just ridiculous, the amount of gnats. I'm hoping that once we clean up some of these trees and shrubs and stuff, maybe the gnats will get a little bit better. I'm not 100% sure, but I sure am hoping so. I also heard that, or I read that geranium and lavender and thyme are actually really good deterrents for gnats. And of course, geranium and lavender smell amazing. So why wouldn't I just plant it all the way around my house? And I would definitely do that just to keep these gnats away, because they are the most annoying bugs Luckily, they don't bite, though. I'd prefer gnats over mosquitoes. These are just annoying. Mosquitoes actually hurt. So that's a plus. But I do want to show you what I was talking about earlier with the eggs. My husband, the gnats. Antonio just told me you are not going to believe this. Well, I guess they found where they want to lay their eggs. I'm sure there's another nest somewhere. There are 12 eggs, so someone must have just laid an egg because Antonio just told me that there are 11, and now there are 12. So, yeah, we have nothing to cook the eggs on or in right now. Again, because we don't have a stove or a refrigerator. Well, we don't need a refrigerator to keep them, you know, as good eggs, but we definitely don't want them sitting on it. So I'm going to have to find one of my egg cartons and put the eggs in there. Luckily, it's a dozen, so that'll be easy enough to store them. If I can find where my egg curtains are. There's got to be something around here somewhere. But that is it, guys. That is the grand tour of our pasture, our house, the craziness that we're dealing with. And it's going to be an adventure, I'll tell you that. It's going to be something that you're going to want to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any more videos and you'll know what's going to happen next. I think the next thing on our list of to do is fixing the electric. So if there's anything that's super exciting with that, I will take you guys along. And until then, you guys be blessed. We'll see you then. Bye, guys.